Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bring you a WFA, which is the Women's Football Alliance playoff preview between the Columbus Comets and the St. Louis Slam. Now, here are my keys to victory for the Slam of St. Louis. In order for the Slam to win this matchup, I look at that secondary. How will they handle the big three of the Columbus Comets? That's wide receiver Aisha Jones, number 2 wide receiver Erica England, and also you look at Kimberly Kalesi, another talented wide receiver. All three girls combined for 51 receptions, over 1,100 yards, and 8 touchdowns. So that 14 touchdowns, I'm sorry. That is impressive. They have to account for those big three because they can really toss the football around. Can Columbus against that secondary? So that's going to be interesting to see how that secondary holds up. Second, Liz Lacey has to protect the football. She can't throw interceptions, and they have to turn around and keep pounding that run. They are one of the more stout teams, or one of the more talented teams running the football is the Slam, so they have to continue to slam that rock like they like to say, and Liz Lacey has to protect that football. Defensively, you take no look. They have 2 more talented linebackers in women's football, period. You look at Tierra Pettis, 106 tackles, get this right, 106 tackles, 22 TFLs. That is impressive. Lives behind the line of scrimmage. Also talented linebacker Kelly Kozian, 93 tackles, 11 TFL. So both linebackers are aggressive in the run game and live behind the line of scrimmage. They have to really get that pressure in the pass game and also be safe in coverage to protect against the short intermediate passing routes, the crossing routes. They have to really be a talented all-around linebacking group and can't just stop the run, but also have to be active in the passing game. Now, here are my keys to victory for the Columbus Comets. Now, the Comets come in with one of the more impressive defenses I've seen play this season in the WFA. 6 defensive shutouts, and when you look at when they got into the playoffs, they blasted 2 teams with explosive offenses, Baltimore Burn and the Philadelphia Liberty Bells, in the playoffs. So they really blasted those 2 teams, shut down those offenses, very explosive and dynamic offense that they face, and they really was able to put those guys away early and really effectively eliminate them from the playoffs. So that defense is impressive. That's going to be a tough matchup for the Slam's offense, which is practically one-dimensional. So that defense is going to be impressive. If you haven't seen great defensive play, check out the Comets play defensive football. Also, you bring quarterback Crystal Davis, one of the more impressive quarterbacks this year, 22 touchdowns, 4 interceptions, 115.3 passer rating. So she's doing an impressive job back there at the quarterback spot. Accurate passer, finding her targets, and when she needs to run the football, she turns around and hands it to their talented running back, Brian Martin. 10 touchdowns, 11 yards per carry, which is impressive. That is a key thing for the Slam defense, for the Slam offense, and they keep the chains moving. But defensively, they have to make sure they keep tabs on Kate Evers. She's number 4 for the Slam. Does an outstanding job in the return game. Let me read some stats to you. Return game, she has 2 punt returns for touchdowns. Big play wide receiver as well. 21 receptions, 6 touchdowns in that aspect. And also 11 yards to carry when she's in the backfield. So talented playmaker. If you shut down Evers, you're able to shut down the Slam's offense, which is why I'm going with Columbus. Stout defense, talented offense, 3-headed wide receiver monster. So they're more balanced in the Slam. So I'm going with the Comets to win this matchup and move on to the championship game next weekend. For more Women's Football Alliance previews, visit footballgameplan.com/women's football, or you can just check out our YouTube channel at youtube.com/footballgameplan.